So by the title of this video, we are indeed going to be fixing an ink bleed page in your journal or any other thing that you may want to cover up. This is basically a fun and experimental time with your journal because journals they're going to be messy, you guys. And well, some messes they just don't need to happen. And so for today, I thought I'd cover up this illustration of some crazy looking pigeons that I did. I used a knockoff Sharpie or some sort of permanent marker, and I didn't realize halfway through that it was bleeding through the other side. And here's my disappointed face. Yeah, it's kind of an ongoing joke with these pigeons because where I live, they're just super crazy and they just don't know how to get out of the way, especially if you're driving. I don't know if anybody else could relate, but yeah, let me know in the comments below. So here I just took some paper tape, but you could honestly use washi tape. It's safer if you do. I definitely would recommend that. And yeah, I'm just squaring off the borders of my pages. I kind of wanted to do a full spread for this just so, you know, the illustration could kind of pop and you're like, whoa, it's done on the full book pages, both sides. And well, for this double page spread, I thought, you know, might as well just do a self-portrait, breaking the ice of this new journal. I definitely know my own face. Let's go ahead, get creative, and just go at it. Also, just in advance, there's going to be a lot of restoring these pages throughout the video. If you don't know what that means, stick around and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. There's some hurdles to be had. Here I'm mixing my background tone, and I'm freaking out because I added a little bit too much black, and then little did I know it was going to be the exact perfect color that I had in mind, and so I wasn't too mad. And here I am shaking up the paint water. Oh, I totally forgot I did that. Don't drink your paint water. I don't know why. If you do drink your paint water, just don't drink your paint water. What am I saying? And as I paint this background, I just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Even if you just came across it by random, or if you're looking at it to pass time, you know, art is something that's very special to me. And it's taken me till now, 2021, to really gather up enough courage to kind of just start making videos. And you know, with that being said, I just really want this to be a safe space for artists of all kind of media and background, professional, non-professional, just starting out, you know, people who have questions about art. I want this to be that place where you could run to in this corner of YouTube and, you know, just let your imagination run wild. There's no rules here. And instead of regretting not starting this journey sooner, I'm so happy to be given another day to give this a chance. I don't know where this journey is going to take me, but I just pray and hope that for as long as I'm making videos, I'm just happy that I may just find joy in simply doing that, creating. And now back to our scheduled program. I know that was a little sentimental, but yeah, art really does mean a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to you guys. And now with that being said, let me go ahead and tell you guys the tool that I'm using here. This is not just a white color pencil, but this is a white watercolor pencil. And this is something that's going to help dissolve into the acrylics when I finally use it. This is actually a trick that I learned from drawing with how do you say it? Drawing with Waffles here on YouTube, and she's such an amazing artist. I definitely recommend you guys going, and if you're looking at starting a new journal, she definitely has some pretty cool tips on getting your front cover or any kind of art implemented into your journal. Okay, you guys, so here's where everything starts to go downhill. So you see that top left reference photo? I was like, you know what? Realism would look so cool. So I was literally going to do what I do when I paint with oils. I was going to lay down my base layer and was going to start incorporating my shadows and highlights. Yeah, well, I forgot how quick acrylics dry. I have not painted with acrylics in a while. Oh, and let's not even talk about this one right here. This acrylic paint sucked so bad. I mean, you guys know I'm using like 50-cent paint, right? But this one in specifically was like such a watered down, thin paint, and I was super pissed. So yeah, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and just move on to the headphones. You know, I got my facial hair down, I got my weird looking lips, right? Next thing you know, I just draw pickles. That's what it looks like, right? It looks like pickles on the side of my head with like mustard on it. Pickles with mustard. I don't even like mustard. And so here I am, sandwiched between two pickles with mustard on it. And I thought it couldn't get any worse. And then, well, here I am thinking, oh, let me add this, you know, hat And then maybe I could start adding in all these details, right? It looks like a leech on my head, guys. A leech. Might as well suck the rest of the creativity that I have in me. Oh yeah. So I haven't seen this video in a while after I edit it. So I thought, okay, let's do like abstract, right? Let's go ahead and yeah. Let's just say that was me. What is going on here? This video is a mess. But you know what'll fix it? Pink. What is going on? So this is my last try, right? I was like, okay, let me give it what I got. Let's do something abstract. So here I am putting pinks as my highlights and purple as my lowlights, right? Right? Oh, what is art? Okay. This was great. This was great. This video is such a surprise to me because I totally forgot what I was doing. So this is kind of like a live reaction. Yeah, remember in the beginning of the video when I said that there was going to be a lot of restoration in this video? Let's just say there was a lot of restoration. This is the third time I'm painting over my mistakes. Actually, fourth. This is the fourth and final though, so hey, we made it. And I actually pulled up some reference of what I was trying to do off of an image that I saw on Pinterest, which was really, is it Pinterest or is it Pinterest? I don't know. But yeah, so here I am putting in my lowlights, and I actually sketched things out and made things a little bit more better. Don't worry, I'm going to also fix the headphone pickles as well. What am I jamming out to? Dill, you may ask? Nah. It's about that kosher, you know. So here I am adding my highlights. Ew, that was such a stale joke. So here I am adding in my highlights. Finally, we're making progress. Things are starting to look a little bit more unified and sharp. Then, ooh, blue. Who is he? Risque. Yeah, this is more of my cool low light tones. It's still on the highlight side, but it's more cool tone. And obviously, I'm not going for realism anymore, unless I was a freaking Smurf. And with this, I was like, you know what? Let's be a little bit more messy and more etchy. Y'all, this was definitely a hard task for me, seeing is that I needed to really be more specific with my color palette as far as what was going to be the lowlights and what was going to be the highlights. And I'm honestly pretty happy with the overall outcome. This was the first time I ever did something like this. So please bear with me. And now because one, this voiceover thing is hard, and two, you've been listening to my voice for quite a minute, sit back, relax, and enjoy this lo-fi music while watching the paint process. And I'm back. Okay, you guys, so now time to get onto the glasses. I'm taking my washi tape, and it was oddly satisfying how perfect the circle was, or the size of the circle, I guess you should say. And here I am just etching it in. My white paint marker was picking up some of the paint, and so here I am switching to a brush, and I decided to add some gold because that's what the color of my glasses are. So here I am adding that knockoff Sharpie, the thing that got me here in this predicament in the first place, covering up both of these pages. Now, because I did do 3 layers of paint, this was not going to go through those 3 layers, y'all. No joke, you guys. I think I created some kind of Franken paper because this stuff is indestructible. No joke. Oh, I totally forgot I gave myself like appreciation tears because looks good. I'm proud of myself. And now time for the satisfying part, which is peeling off the border tape. Now, it's not only satisfying peeling off this tape, but it's also satisfying knowing that I can hurdle through any obstacle. I felt so demotivated after doing the second repaint, and I just wanted to throw out these 2 pages and crap, I just wanted to throw out the whole book. But perseverance came through and creativity struck. And well, I got a finished piece done in this journal, and I was so excited. And well, I hope the takeaway for this video is that even though you go and aim to clean up something, you're gonna make more messes along the way, but that's so that you don't get discouraged, but that you eventually take a deep breath, plan things out, and give it another shot, because eventually you will end up with something that you're really proud of and that you're happy with. And I hope this brought more motivation to bring life to that messed up page in your journal and to give it the restoration it deserves. Don't see it as a daunting task, but see it as a task that you can accomplish. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to make many more. And just so you remember, stay happy, stay random, stay creative.